ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. I'm ready for more. Whole squad in the field, yeah, we tell them I'm ready. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. If you looking for me, you know where to find me. I leave you dusted, I leave you behind me. I flip the switch, you throw the knife.
In 2 weeks.
You know I got it, you know I'm a legend. You know I'm the one, I do not come in second. Please do not tip me, don't hold it against me. We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. From just inside the 20, a short kick, and he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. Give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
2nd and 5 now. Prescott being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So this game of our Charles, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while. But 2 teams like this, and I remember in preseason, you looked at schedules and said,
trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you follow him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Burrow on play action. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 3rd down.
So scary.
Burrow will throw. That'll be caught. It's Rager. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. 1st and goal. A chance to convert that early turnover into points. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And he is going to lose yardage here.
The defensive coordinators love that. You got a quarterback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 8 on the year. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. Point after try forthcoming.
Put Jalen in some spots he usually don't play in to try to get the ball back.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Returning it, John Ross. And he won't quite make it to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this ball game, clearly the game of the year so far. It's not very often that you find two unbeaten teams playing each other this late in the season, but that's what we have here. Two heavyweights in the NFL.
You're right about that, and you think about recent memories, so let's take a little ginkgo right now and go down memory lane, right? 2007, 7-0 Colts, 8-0 Patriots. The Pats won 24-20, ended up going 16-0 in the regular season before they lost in the Super Bowl against the Giants. How about 2015? 6-0 Broncos, 6-0 Packers. Denver won 29.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the
Person
football
I
the whole
sent
way.
out of coverage
Just
for
reached
some
up
time,
and
he got
pulled it
stuck
in.
on that
Had
line.
excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
A first down throw for Prescott. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, this Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
It's weird stuff, bro. It's weird
On
stuff.
2nd and 10, Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. They want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney able to record his 5th sack of the season. And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
Now, I wonder what was going through his mind because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. John Ross with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick.
Oh my God, I can't focus.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I can't focus.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline because when you score a touchdown.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Carl Lawson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone structure here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and set him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Benjamin's got it. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Prescott fires one out wide complete. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Cowboys! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Washington 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. This ball complete to Rager. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Blankenship's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And now here's Ross. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season.
Come on, man.
But this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second half of the season,
that's not even football.
you to survive
Why is it in the game?
injuries, potential upset losses.
Why is it about corner switching sides of the field? Like, team does that.
2nd and 5
Show
now.
me.
Prescott.
Shut up.
Forced it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
Well, they showed a 5-receiver set, had the backfield empty, and lined the running back out to the left. Plenty for the quarterback to process both pre- and post-snap, but he was able to find his man, and it turns into a big play.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Buying time to his left. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the C's opened up for him. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's good, and it's 21-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll make this a 2nd down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now it's Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later.
But he motions out there and you don't move.
Deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his 2nd one.
Motion in your fucking face and you don't move. Nigga go across the field, you want to follow.
Recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Oh, Prescott stripped.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Prescott off play action. Steps away. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Durant. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Not the best of plays here as a quarterback. Right-handed rolling left, trying to throw that far downfield.
I remember Coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I would have been going out of through.
They go play action with Burrow.
And he wisely will throw that one away. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll dump this off to his running back.
He touched the earth and made the tackle.
Actually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the 1st down yardage. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just over 40 ticks to go in this first half.
A team full of niggas who want to be great.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Again, it's Burrow. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. If there was one knock on Joe Burrow, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there. Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT.
He won't be in this.
And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game.
Oh, I forgot who got ball first.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
No, he scored first.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, he got ball first. He's gonna be that stupid.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. Going deep downfield for Ross.
That's how you squeeze. That's how you squeeze into the sideline. Squeeze into the sideline. Squeeze into the sideline.
Potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance to go to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
What? Kyle Pitts, he ain't in the zone. After what he just did to that boy.
Now Burrow on first down. Oh, there's Rager. A nice grab. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So, Charles, a nice throw there by a man who, until this week, was the backup here, elevated to get the start due to injury. How different do you think this offense will be?
Well, the hope is not much, but obviously it's hard to say until you get out there and see how your guys respond. Unfortunately, this might just be a 1 or 2 week absence. But I do think that this unit has faith in him. They believe that he can play well, and they're going to band together to give him every opportunity.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. McCaffrey following the penalty. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole, third and long.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime mix had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
What you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. He's out of bounds inside the 35.
Taking off so the play start and switching off on defense.
Drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try to push the ball downfield? It appears that the answer is yes.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Take good to bad.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. That'll be caught by Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
And that last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe. Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because
Look at this.
I mean, it's just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man.
You just go get a rope without a fight.
I didn't know what I was supposed to do.
One of the Jets sweep as Prescott bends it forward. And they'll be driven back here.
29, you made that play. Harrison just made the top.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
This has become one of those kind of in-moment plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand that a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them are like running backs with the ball in their hands.
On second and goal, Prescott escaping the pressure right. And he is going to go down. Back in the 11-yard line. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack.
He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Extra point safely through, and the lead is up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field.
I don't want to be labeled as no nigga like this.
We'll see a return here from the end zone.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle to general.
Oh, come on, man.
Now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
That was his breakout game.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Justin Matabike there to bring him down.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now. There's so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one or two guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how...
And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes. It's a
Switch it off, you faggot, bro.
At the 7.
So weird.
A huge play there for Washington.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Flushed out right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And Washington now within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. The Burrow's going to look to throw for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Now Ross to return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Prescott now. Eluding the pressure right. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big connection on that one. 39 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Prescott on 1st down. He threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good lead, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And 2 of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making.
You see what I can do with Kyle back here?
And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
First down. Here's Burrow. That'll be caught. It's Rager. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Who tackled me?
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Who tackled me?
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Washington on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Burrow looking to pass. Hit as he throws there.
I couldn't go for it either, can I?
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Washington going to send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. He's going to take another shot here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way to the opposite 48. A big play here for Dallas.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
The stretcher right there turned it into a really nice game. Prescott looks to throw on first. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Dancing to his left. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Unbelievable.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
From the red zone now, Prescott being chased out left. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. John Ross, his second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. The extra point up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Van Jefferson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. The extra point up and good, and the lead now up to 14. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Burrow. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good start there on 1st down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And now here's Ross. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
On 1st and 10, Prescott flush to his right. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that's caught inside the 35. Right down the throat. Touchdown, Cowboys. And the Cowboys are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. Extra point up and through. And the lead now up to 14.
Man, this nigga is so cheap, bro. God.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Like they see that seam and you stuck.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they have the football that will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smiles.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Off the play fake, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. John Ross there to make the grab. And the Cowboys have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the 4th quarter. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A huge play there for Washington. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Well, able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating, steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That's caught out wide by Cooks. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. Flush. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Who is going to go with him? Who is going to go with him? Whose man is that? God, y'all going to switch in zone but don't follow the nigga in man? God damn, that's like dumb as hell. Oh my God, this game, bro. Shit got too many damn flaws. Niggas will run all the way across the field in zone, be manned up on a nigga and don't follow him.
On the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter, doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours, and they certainly weren't kidding.
He's going to air one out for Anderson, and now here is another interception. Picked up by Thornhill. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to bring that one up.
10 yards, bro.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow, he's going to let it fly. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's
Fuck, he only needed 10 yards.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Got a man open, it's Ross. Touchdown, Cowboys. John Ross, 45 yards. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown. The point after is good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
And that was yardage.
You feel me, Joe?
First down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation. One that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Open nail, Traeger, he's got it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And